So how many players would you say we have here?
Aw, poor you. You don't have any friends today. Oh well, what's your name? Alright, first things first. Pick which episode you want to play. Or hit the letter F to see your favorites. "30 seconds. Alright, your buzzer is the letter B. That's B as in bodacious. 20 seconds. So we're going. Now when a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then to pick the answer that you want, just hit that number on the keyboard. Follow me? Easy breezy. Would you go already?
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Well, hello and welcome to our All About Fluids episode. My name is Schmitty, and I'll be your little trivia spout for the day. All right, pick a category. Coming at you in space. No one can hear Paul Reiser scream. You get it right, I'm giving you $1,000. Okay, remember in the movie Aliens how Paul Reiser wants to keep the aliens alive for his corporation? Bastard. Say the alien in Aliens gets shot and bleeds profusely. Considering what the alien has for blood, what should Paul Reiser's loathsome yuppie character give it for a transfusion? Ammonia, acid, liquid cocaine, or blood from his own arm? Here's the one you didn't pick. Those aliens have acid for blood, so that's what Paul would be using for a transfusion. However, if Paul's character can't find any acid blood for the transfusion, I'd suggest he pick up the old interplanetary radio and call my mother. Category, please.
Question alert. Question alert.
Open wide and get ready for Just Add Water. It makes its own booze. $2,000 for correct answer. Okay, get ready to type in the answer and fill in the blank when you know it. Suppose you suspect someone has been secretly filling your alcohol bottles with gravy. If there is gravy in your daiquiris, mojitos, and zombies, what kind of liquor did the gravy replace? It's all yours. Can you believe it? Someone has been replacing your rum with gravy. So then, what's in the gravy boat?
Never you mind, boy. You get your own damn gravy. This gravy's mine. How dry I am.
All right, I need a category. And our special guest tonight, a bar where everybody knows your financial status. You get it right, you get $2K. Ah, cheers. Makes me feel all warm inside just thinking about it. Hey, do you remember how Norm worked days as an accountant? Oh man, drunk accountants. Yes! Suppose Norm examined Cheers' liquid assets. What would he find? A nice cold beer, the cash in the register, the building the bar is in, or Woody and Carla. Liquid assets are defined as either cash or those things that can be most quickly turned into cash. Like selling Cliff into slavery, that kind of thing. Time to pick a category. Hey, not bad. You chose a When Did Happen. All right, I'm going to show you an event. And, of course, you already know how to play. Excellent. This When Did Happen is called The Stupid Taste Different Out Here. Okay, everybody knows that Beverly Hillbillies song, right? Well, you better, because I need you to take a look at this line from that song. Up through the ground came a bubblin' crude. Now, does this line occur before the bubblin' crude line, after it, or does it never appear in the song at all? right, let's see how it turned out. Well, that was kind of a lukewarm showing. Let's see what that does to your score. All right, then, let's get back to the game. Throw me a category. Here we have Fridge Fight! I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Forward march. Considering how the word Prego is used in Italian, what might your belligerent tub of Parkay say to your Prego spaghetti sauce?
Bite me. Watch your mouth, Basil Brain. I'm welcome. Who said thanks, moron? Ready? I was born ready, jerk.
Or,
Hurry this, tomato breath.
my Italian friends tell me they say Prego for you're welcome. Of course, when your tub of margarine starts talking to your spaghetti sauce, you know what happens. Little cups of marinara running around. Category, please. All right, give it up for peeing your way across America. How does $2,000 sound? Ah, yes, road trips. The perfect time to catch some horrible disease from a rest stop toilet. Unless, that is, you plan to pee inside your vehicle. Say you'll be on the road for 24 hours. Considering the amount of urine the average adult forms daily, which empty vessel will have just enough room for your pee? An 8-ounce Sunny Delight bottle, a 12-ounce Sunkist can, a 2-liter Sprite bottle, or a 3-liter Pepsi bottle? The average Joe forms between 1 and 2 liters of urine a day. Of course, you'll have to drink the 2 liters of Sprite before you use it to pee in. Well, then you'll have to pee, so you'll have to get another 2 liter, which you'll have to drink before you can pee. Hey, I now understand infinity. Give me a category. Let's see what we got going. Do you know where that coffee cup has been? You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. All right, give me your best shot. If your automatic drip coffee maker starts producing coffee flavored with the drip, what will you most likely be drinking to get your day started? Influenza espresso, leprosy latte, decaffeinated dysentery, or gonorrhea cappuccino? Here's the one the winners pick. The drip is a more intimate name for gonorrhea, and that coffee is painful. But the worst part is telling everyone you've ever had coffee with before. All right, pick a category. The category? You're soaking in it. We're talking 6K here, so pay attention. See if you can wrap your skull around this. If I pee into the Colorado River while I'm standing in the Rocky Mountains, who will get to swim in my urine first? The fish in the Pacific Ocean, the fish in the Gulf of California, the fish in the Gulf of Mexico, or the fish in the Atlantic Ocean? Just as I empty my mighty waters into the Colorado River, the Colorado empties into the Gulf of California. And what the hell? With 1 million tons of illegally dumped chemicals and sewage in there, fish won't even taste my pee. All right, I need a category. Hey, bless smut with dime store.
It's time for a Flip for Dish Mess Fun.
Grab hold of this gibberish category. Who brought the gorp? You move fast, you can get $10,000 on this gibberish question. Now, as soon as you know the answer, you buzz in and start typing, because I'm going to take away some of that cash every second and a half. All right, tell me what well-known phrase this rhymes with. Hike, Cotter, dop the rucksack, and don't worry about that funky punctuation. First clue, it describes something easy. Easy like Sunday morning. It's about something easy enough that a bird could be involved. Easy like Sunday chicken, perhaps. Last clue, quack, quack. Get that water off my back. Oh, God. Now's the time to type in your answer and hit that return key. Which makes ducks a real pain in the neck for waiters.
Another water? What happened to the last water I brought you?
fine, quackhead. I am sorry! Throw me a category. Shake hands with a whole lot of Pavlovian. You get it right, you get 2K. Okay, so this guy Pavlov got his dogs to slobber every time they heard a bell, right? Genius. But tell me this. Suppose Pavlov's dogs got loose because you wouldn't hear a bell there. At which of the following locations should you be safe from dog slobber? Liberty Bell Pavilion, St. Peter's, Houses of Parliament, or Notre Dame? This is going to end in tears. Hey, if you got a minute, take a look at this. You can't ring the Liberty Bell because of that big crack. No bell ringing, no dog slobber. Unfortunately, and not many people know about this, Pavlov also trained his dogs to pee whenever they see out-of-work actors dressed like Ben Franklin. Time to pick a category.
Tra-la-la, tra-la-lee. Here's a question for you.
Let's have a big warm welcome for Jolly Fruit Flavored and Out for Justice. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Kool-Aid, the drink of the gods brought to man. See if you can figure out this analogy. Kool-Aid Man is to suburban homes as Samson is to the temple at Gaza, Lot is to Sodom and Gomorrah, Jesus is to the manger in Bethlehem, or the four horsemen are to the apocalypse. Just like Mr. Kool-Aid destroys those suburban homes through brute strength, Samson lay waste to the temple at Gaza. Yeah, you know, it's funny how when a biblical guy tears down a building, everybody dies. But when a giant talking juice picture does it, it's fun for the whole family. Give me a... This category is known as Who Drinks Water? I need artificial coloring. How does $4,000 grab you? Think fast, it's question time. Suppose you buy a new thirst-quenching sports drink called Supercooled Liquid. Which of the following will you most likely be sucking down for your super cool refreshment? Chunks of comet, wisps of carbon monoxide, shards of glass, or pieces of flesh? Gee, according to the label, I'm supposed to drink this stuff in my car with the motor on while it's in the garage. Super cool. I could have given you some cash if you picked this one. Glass is a super cooled liquid, baby. And, you know, I just drank about 8 glasses of super cooled liquid in a row, and I've got to use the bathroom right now, and I'll level with you. I'm terrified. All right, pick a category. Let's take a look at Sticky Where the Sun Don't Shine. Sit up straight. This one's going to be worth $6,000. Technology. I'll tell you, I do enjoy a tasty cup of coffee every morning. Compliments of my high-tech coffee machine. What is that thing? Yeah, Mr. Coffee. You know, you just add water and coffee grinds and voila. So, tell me, what would you need to add to a Mr. Toffee machine? Cinnamon and honey, caramel and butter, butter and sugar, or peanuts and caramel? Tasty little toffee is made by simply cooking sugar with butter and letting it cool. And I'll tell you, thank God for technology, huh? Because I don't know what I'd do without a machine that mixes 2 ingredients together for me. How did people in the 1800s live? Category, please. Well, what do we have here? Why mothers shouldn't assemble. 4K coming your way for a right answer. Okay, you know that old children's rhyme, my mother punched your mother right in the nose. What color was the blood, right? Okay, well then listen to this. My mother and the Queen Mother of England were hanging up clothes. My mother punched the Queen Mother right... You know the old saying, those royals and aristocrats have blue blood. The clincher comes when my American mother starts bleeding too, and the white sheet they're hanging up slowly begins to take the form of the American flag. Ha! America wins again! You've almost made it to the credits, but first, the attack. All right then, let's fast forward and get right to the good part. Here comes your clue. It's not just a beverage, it's a way of life. Or in your case, a waste of life. I'm kidding. Have fun. You suck so bad when you're playing by yourself. Let's see how you hurt your final score. That's the game. Wow, that was an exciting game. It was a real thrill. You were the best player we've had by far. Now do me a favor, will you? Look to your left, now look to your right, now repeat after me.
You don't know Jack!
Chicken is amazing.
Best chicken ever.
If you want to save this as a favorite, press F. And if you want to play another game, just let me know.
Dr. Benway's Fried Chicken and Liposuction Shack. The secret's in the fat.
Tonight, on the World of Sports Network 2, we continue with our countdown of the worst athletes of the 20th century. At number 53, Herb Dunkel, accounts receivable clerk and last-minute villain for the Johnson Tool and Die Company bowling team.
Come on, Dunkel, we need this one. Dunkel, you suck! You bowl like my mother!
Herb Dunkel, the man, some say, who bowled like your mother.
Cheap liposuction?
That's so cheap.
How do you make liposuction so cheap?
Volume. Your ugly fat gets eaten away. Better breasts and thighs at Dr. Benway's Fried Chicken and Liposuction Shack. Where the fat goes, nobody knows.
Are you one of those sick puppies who's entertained by things from the simply strange to the perversely disturbing?
I like to pull the legs off mice.
Were you ostracized as a child because everyone thought you were a weirdo?
The other girls wouldn't play with me because I used to make out with their pets.
Has anyone ever used your name in the same sentence as Jack the Ripper or Charles Manson?
I memorized every detail of Typhoid Mary's life. Does that count?
Well, wouldn't it be nice to have someone to share your interest with?
Huh, I'll say.
Then write this number down and get ready to meet the other freaks of the world. It's 1-800, and it's the chat line for you. One simple phone call, and you'll be networking with every other loon in the country and sharing your interests, whatever the hell they are.
You mean you'll hook me up with other people who like to drink bottles of ink?
We'd sure like to.
I like to fill my bathtub with garbage and lay in it.
And we're sure there are others out there who feel the same way. So call us today, 1-800